Questions tonight about whether a birth control device implanted in thousands of women is actually making some of them sick.
Essure's manufacturer boasts it's safer, less expensive, and less invasive than going through surgery for tubal ligation, what most call having their tubes tied. But now women across the country are saying they want this off the market. It's a 2 News Health Alert.
My doctor recommended Essure for me about a year ago. Quick recovery time. I could go in on Friday, have it done, be back at work on Monday.
Within months of having Essure birth control implanted last year, Cassandra Cooper Stewart says she started having problems and pain.
At its worst, it's like somebody stabbing you with an ice pick from the inside out.
The mother of 3 says she kept telling her doctor something was wrong. When he wouldn't listen, she went online.
And there's a Facebook page just for women that are experiencing problems with Essure.
She discovered she's not alone.
It's just a constant pain that just doesn't go away. I felt like I had barbed wire inside of me.
These tiny inserts are
Essure is marketed as permanent birth control without surgery. Coils are placed inside the fallopian tubes, blocking conception. It's been around since 2002. According to the manufacturer, about 750,000 women have had it implanted. Scripps News investigators found 838 women and doctors filed complaints with the Food and Drug Administration since 2004. There were 150 complaints where the coils broke or misfired, and even more where the device moved or punctured the fallopian tube. 80 women became pregnant, and 91 reported having hysterectomies to remove the device.
Scar tissue forms around it, and because it grows into the tubes and the uterus, they have to take both of those to get the device out.
Cassandra's new doctor told her hysterectomy was her only option to remove the device and end her pain.
I'm 29. I was scared to death. It's drastic surgery. What are you supposed to think? I'd done this procedure to not have surgery, to not have to deal with the recovery time. Wishing you well in your surgery today.
Thousands of women like Cassandra are sharing their experiences on Facebook. This page is dedicated to issues with Essure. On it, you see woman after woman, many with the exact same symptoms, telling nightmare scenarios. Most of the comments and photos detail side effects from an allergy to nickel, which is a component of the coils. Originally, women were required to test for that allergy, but the FDA removed that requirement a few years ago. This group has some significant backing. Famed activist Erin Brockovich.
These women didn't sign up to have hysterectomies.
Scripps News investigators flew to Los Angeles to talk with Brockovich.
You have to look at the numbers of women in front of you all presenting with the same type of symptoms, from excess bleeding to hysterectomies to getting pregnant.
The FDA approved Essure after 3 years of clinical trials. Brockovich says they fast-tracked it through, and it shouldn't be on the market.
Women are being harmed. Somewhere we're not being informed appropriately or truthfully.
She blames the manufacturer for not completing the full study and the FDA for not enforcing it.
If you think there's a problem, get it off the market until you fix it.
In 2011, the Supreme Court ruled you can't sue the manufacturer of an FDA-approved device. So Brockovich set up another way for them to tell their stories. She started an online petition.
When I first joined, we had under 2,000.
Cassandra signed it.
Now there's 2,700 members just in the last month and a half.
She hopes others will sign it too.
It's not fair, and there's a lot of women that are suffering, have suffered for years, because they can't get it taken care of. They don't have insurance, they don't have the money, and there's nothing we can do other than fight.
The FDA recently received a new report of a patient with Essure who developed complications and died. Now, we contacted Bayer, and the company sent this statement. Conceptus developed Essure. They conducted the original trials and asked the FDA to remove the nickel allergy testing requirement. Bayer Healthcare bought Conceptus last June. Now, Bayer refused an interview, but in a statement wrote they take the safety of their products very seriously. And Bayer is developing the next generation of Essure, but they wouldn't go into detail. When asked about the removal of the nickel allergy testing, Bayer noted the use of a nickel titanium alloy in Essure remains as a warning in the product label. Now, I reached out to the Tulsa doctor who recommended Essure to Samantha, as well as the doctor who removed it. Both of them declined to comment. For more information on Essure and the online petition, go to our website, kgrh.com.